made it. It is 7:45. And it's Friday morning. Pete's getting ready to leave. Ash is asleep. She has another 9-hour shift. It's the weekend almost. It's a nice fall looking morning with the orange trees. Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Just trying to get through some of these boxes. Every time I go to start it, so I get phone calls and stuff, and it's a bit difficult because I had one lady who spoke all in Spanish, and I said, I don't understand, do you speak English? And she said, a little bit. I said, great. And she continued to speak in Spanish, like this whole conversation. I couldn't get a word in, so I said, excuse me? She said, yes. I said, you just spoke all in Spanish. So we had a laugh over that, but I think we got, she was trying to make an appointment for her son, clearly, which is fine, but I couldn't communicate with her where he has to go and how to get into the school on a Saturday because there's SAT testing going on and stuff. So I was trying to explain that I need her son to call me, and then I don't know if we got that established, and then Pete happened to call right after that. Oh my, everywhere I look is a mess in the background. I'm sorry guys, there's so many projects on the table, can't put them away to do what I need to do now. I got nowhere to put my elbows because I'm knocking tons of stuff over. So anyway, Pete just happened to call, go over some other stuff with me, so then he asked me if we'd gotten any calls. So I'm like, oh, let me tell you about my couple of calls from today. And Pete's quick on saying, well, just call this, do that, and do that. I'm like up to my ears in photos right now, trying to get the leak stuff done so I don't have to, because if I do end up getting more calls, because now we just got a couple more appointments for tomorrow, Pete may decide, yes, Sue, you do need to come, so I won't have tomorrow to do this. Ash is at work all day. Oh, Ash texted me too, I got to respond to Ash. My head is pounding, guys. I've had this headache now for 3 days. And Pete keeps saying, go lay down. But I can't lay down with a headache anyway. I think it's just being tired. Not toxic. I think I'm just tired. As I yawn. Oh, sorry guys. 52 days till Christmas. Oh, you couldn't even see my watch then. Not next week, but the week after we're doing the league, and it's just going to be Pete and I, that hockey league, so that'll be interesting. New one, different people, different town, different area altogether. So that'll be cool, doing something different. But I think we have to go 4 nights in a row. Which isn't the easiest. Which it seems to what we've done with every league so far, except our one baseball league. I love our one baseball league because everything's done in one day. It is what it is, you know. Had a lady call me yesterday saying she just found order forms from the football league in her husband's car filled out. Could she just order the pictures anyway? But no, because we don't take a picture of every kid, because if we did that, I would spend my life chasing down, do you guys want orders, which is then harassment. If they don't bring an order form, I don't say to them, oh, here's an order form, go fill it out. So we don't have any pictures of a kid. She's like, just go through the proofs. There is no proofs. He's in the team picture. I wonder if Pete ever called her back. She called yesterday and she just kept laughing on the phone. She thought it was hysterical. Men, just bring the forms. Oh, I just want to go shut my eyes. I've got on the computer, I want to watch vlogs, but when I watch vlogs, I at least like to be able to take. So I've got this thing on. It's called Parents at the Age of 12. Youngest mums and dads. And obviously it's based in England. And they said England has the highest rate for young parents. Did not know that. It's a fascinating documentary about the UK's modern crisis. The worrying phenomenon of teenage boys and girls who have become parents before they've even left school. There's a 14-year-old who has 3 kids. And her boyfriend doesn't want anything to do with the kids. Her mum also has 4 kids and was a teenage mum too, and is now only 34 and is a granny. And then I watched this other thing. It was about a hospital in London, and it just happened to be the one I picked to watch was, so I've had a good cry. I probably have mascara everywhere. It was the day of the terror attack on Westminster Bridge, and those young lads from that French school, and the guy whose birthday it was, and him and his wife had gone to London for the day and just happened to be crossing the bridge to go get a taxi because his wife was afraid to go on the underground in case anything happened. She's okay. She's just, obviously it's all mental, because it's, how can you live through that normally without having to get some kind of help? And he was in hospital 17 days, had to have his leg totally reworked. Shocking. And the one French kid, they had to literally, I don't know if I can say this without being sick, the gashes to his head were so bad that he was lucky in the fact that the last layer it went through was just before his skull and didn't do any damage to his actual skull. But they had to sew layer by layer by layer back together, and I happened to look up at the wrong time. So poor kid. I mean, they're back in France and doing well, but wow. Anyway, yes, that's what I've been watching, so I need to get off that stuff and watch something happy and carry on with these. And Ash just texted to see if I want to go for Starbucks when she gets out of work, but she has another 9-hour shift today. She's not out till 9 o'clock, so, but yeah, I should be done with this by then if I stop procrastinating. Well, it's not that I procrastinate. I'm not blaming myself today, because every time I did go to start it before now, it's 20 to 2, someone would call. And I don't want to, you know, I want to get as many calls in, as many seniors, so we don't have any hassles next week. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. I'm going to love and leave you and speak to you shortly. Okay, we need a bigger office because this is my workspace at the moment. Like, trying to get from there to there to make copies of the sheets, so that way we have proof that we did in fact deliver for certain teams, because we've had people in the past saying, oh, we're missing a whole team, and when if I have that sheet with my writing on it, we're not. So I've done all those. I'm working on this one, and then I have one box left down there, and Roxy keeps trying to get out of the way, and Louie's over here. But it's like, that's for all my paper. It's crazy. And then the phone keeps ringing. For the one person, I've had like 5 different people call for the same kid for that appointment tomorrow. But so if he doesn't show up tomorrow, we're in trouble. Hey everyone, 11:10. Louie's having a drink, so please excuse the noise. We just watched a movie. We just watched Why Him. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. It's very funny, but if you get offended by a lot of swearing, don't watch it. But Ash and I went to see it at the movies last year. It came out before Christmas, and we keep saying we want Pete to see it. So we finally put the DVD on while we were eating dinner, and because Kiss was in it, we actually got him to stay and watch the whole movie. Now he's gone back in his office to do some work. But we had a late dinner because Ash didn't get home till about 8:30 tonight. And then she and I went and got coffee, and one of my buddies was in the Starbucks, so we were chatting, and then we went and picked up Wendy's because Pete wanted Wendy's. So we ate and watched the movie and just hung out for a bit. Just took the dogs out for their last walk of the night. And now I'm going to sit down and catch up on Emmerdale and such. Right, Rox? Anyway, guys, I hope you've all had a brilliant, brilliant Friday. Whatever it is you did today, I hope it was a good one, and we will definitely see you tomorrow. Good night.